my first memory, because I'm 11 years younger than Rich, was I saw you on NJN. It was after the Nationals, and the team was on there because you guys, and I'll let you get into it, you guys had rescued someone on the side of the road
Yeah.
between rounds or something like that at the NCAA tournament. And I'll never forget my dad, get in here, Dan Ocone's on television, Dan Ocone's on television. And that is my first memory of you.
Yeah. Yeah. We were coming back from like the pre-quarters. And yeah, I guess in Ohio, you can be 16 and have your driver's license. So this young 16-year-old kid pulled over to let his friend out at his house. And when he pulled over, another driver was coming home from work and actually fell asleep at the wheel and hit this kid from behind and ejected the one kid out of the car window. And the two other kids were like laying on the road. So my parents were behind me, so we all got out of the vehicle and started doing, first we checked the one poor kid and he had passed. So we doubled back and started doing CPR and compressions on one of the other two victims of the accident. And half of the guys I were with, one of them was Adam Angelosi, who's actually superintendent of Point Barrow. He was in there. And, we just started giving breaths and trying to resuscitate these two kids that were still alive. So that was like in between rounds. So we never even made it back to our room to shower, take a nap, relax, decompress. Literally, we got on the bus. I think we went back for like 15 minutes and went back to the quarters and, you know, and kept wrestling. So they ended up, like, the Senate recognized us, I think, for, heroic actions. And it was tough because the house we were in front of was the kid's house who passed away, and the mother was standing outside. So we're on their lawn, cars crushed, mother seeing her son who's just expired because he went through the front windshield, like on their lawn as we're, trying to bring these other two kids back. So it was like mind blown, and then you're like, okay, and you're going to go wrestle. And we're like, wrestle, this kid's dead. So it was pretty wild, all while you're trying to wrestle.
How did
So
how did you do that? Because you finished the tournament. I know you're an All-American that year.
yeah,
How do you kind of? Because I would think that that's almost like losing a match. Like,
didn't do too well because I was the top seed and I lost the next match to the A seed. And then I came back and actually I lost to that kid twice. So he was better than me. I mean, he was better than me that day. And, um, I think I was just kind of in shock. For the rest of the next 2 days, I still think I was just kind of in shock. Not an excuse for me losing. Not an excuse. That kid was better than me that day. But you just try to, in anything, you just try to do what you could do. I guess compartmentalize it the best that you can and move on. Um, yeah, that was interesting. Definitely.
thank you for sharing that. Sorry if I
Yeah.
brought
No.
back anything, but that was
Yeah.
like you were a superhero when I saw that when I
Yeah.
was however old.
I know
And
that guy. I know that guy. That's my brother's roommate. That's my brother's roommate.
that's what my dad said. Richie room with this kid at Trend. We went to the beach.